Owning a home is the American dream. I love my job because I get to help people buy, sell, and improve that American dream. Follow me this week as we explore exciting new trends in Utah's real estate.
So now, Clay, I know if you're a veteran, there's all kinds of cool programs and stuff out there for loans. What's the latest with that?
Man, the Veterans Administration, if you're a veteran, you just can't get a better loan than the VA loan. It's really, really good. You have no monthly mortgage insurance. You have access to the very best interest rates available. But the cool thing that I love is that we can actually get 100% of the value of their home cash out.
Really?
Yeah. And so, we've talked about this, Jay, but home values have been on the rise. A lot of these vets have bought their home 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago, and we've seen what's happened in the market in the last few years, where we've seen a nice increase in those values. Mm-hmm. And now if they have some debts that they want to consolidate or some different things they want to pay off, even buy a car with better interest rate that's available, they can look at doing that through a 100% cash out loan on a VA loan, and it really opens that window up a lot for these veterans, and it's only available to them. There's no other loan where you can get a 100% cash out loan on your first mortgage.
Yeah, and do they do that because they know that loan is so valuable, the likelihood that a veteran's going to let that thing go bad and get foreclosed on is very low because it's so valuable?
Yes.
Is that why?
Yes, it is.
So it's considered a very secure loan, and that's why they'll do that, right?
Yes.
Makes total sense.
And I love that. I love seeing that because we have our veterans out there who are giving so much for the safety and security of our country. And, and people we kind of take that for granted because we all know people who've done it or we hear about it. But when you really look at what they've done, I love the fact that it's a way that we in this industry can give back to those who are providing protection for our country.
Oh, that's awesome. So Brian, a special treat here. We're going to go look at the Big Willow Estates. Now tell me about this property.
So this property is truly magnificent. It sits high up on the mountainside at about 114th South, very close to Draper, very close to Sandy, literally 10 minutes down from the property, and you have all the amenities you could possibly want. A private road leading up to the property. The private road stops at your own pond. I have had koi in the pond. There's currently a mallard duck family that lives in that pond. Just a magnificent waterfall as you come up to the buildable area of your new home.
Okay, so basically this is a lot ready for somebody to build a house on, right?
It is, absolutely. It's just under 3.5 acres. There's one buildable pad, a very large buildable pad. This is a bridge that leads over to the buildable site, which is here. We are facing east, looking up the Big Willow Canyon. It is.
And there's no neighbors around, right?
No, absolutely none. It's backed by National Forest, which makes it very unique because there's only 5-foot offsets on property lines against federal land. So absolutely no neighbors.
Okay, great. So if somebody was going to build a house up here, have all the tests been done? What are they going to need?
Absolutely. All the utilities are in except the gas, the water, the electricity, phone and cable, sewer. You would need to put a septic system up there, but all those tests have been done and approved. The water, the best water you will ever drink in the world. The culinary tests have been done for it. Once again, unobstructed views of the valley from point to point. Spectacular, truly.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about the area and what we're dealing in here.
This is a private path that leads up to another waterfall that's on the property.
So you can hear the water?
You can hear the water during the spring runoff in about June, July, and August. Just an amazing waterfall on the property.
But it goes year-round, right?
It does go year-round.
And the water rights included?
The water rights are secured. They're included. They're very unique. They're surface and underground water rights.
And it's got that magnificent
And here's your view looking east.
Yeah.
It's truly one of a kind. And I've told people in the past, you are truly the king of the mountain. at this point. You are one of the highest lots, once again, just national forest.
Clay, this is a good one right here.
It is.
Okay, so this one is in Highland. It's one of the premier locations, subdivisions, which is Beacon Hill, which is right up on the top of the hill. And if you notice in the back behind this house, it's all open space, and that's all scrub oak. And so when it gets to be summer out there, these are all the, of course, this is what changes colors and turns the reds and the orange. And you'll notice off the back of the property, look at that beautiful roof line. And as we fly over the top of this house, that's your backyard, all open. So you can't see the houses behind because all that scrub oak just naturally knocks it out.
Yeah, I love that.
You got a little fire pit in the backyard, and that's just kind of common space. You see where those rocks are there, and then it's common space behind.
That's a great look. I love that lot.
Okay, so it's got 4-car garage on the front, but what you can't see is on the side, it's got another garage on the side that comes into the back.
Oh, wow.
Really cool. And so that's where you can put your toys and stuff. And then off the back of the house, down below in the basement, it's got another garage door that opens up so you can build a space out there. You can have an indoor-outdoor living space, or you can have another garage. So theoretically, you're looking like 6-car garage, depending on, I mean, there's
And you'd never know that looking at it, and it has great lines on it and great curb appeal, but to have that usability is amazing.
It's really cool because this is ingenious style. This is ahead of its time on some levels. It really is, because I think we're going to see more of this type of style. And not too often we go to houses and say, listen, this is revolutionary in what they're doing.
Yeah.
And so now take a look at the inside. Of course, it's got these beautiful cabinets, right?
Oh, it's just a really rich look to that when you look at it. It's just very nice, tastefully done. And I love the color blend that they have there.
It's really warm and is inviting, and the color is just absolutely beautiful. They've got a built-in pantry, which is real popular right now. You'll see in the parade of homes where you walk in, it looks like a cabinet, but of course you push in and then you walk in, it's got all that space, because it kind of gives this kind of grandiose feel. And then here it is right here. And so you push on the door, and then it wraps around the back, so you've got plenty of space for all your food.
Yes.
One of the things you can't, is you're looking at this house, it really doesn't come across as how absolutely massive this house is. Each of the doors are about, they're like 8-foot tall doors, and they are massive. The ceilings are all like 10 feet tall. I mean, it is, you feel as you're walking through this house, you feel small because the house is so large.
Yeah, I noticed those doorways when you were talking about that, and even right there you can see just how tall the doorways are.
Yeah, these are extra tall doors, and you notice how high the ceilings are even above that.
Yes.
And so it creates a space, and they did a really nice job with their colors and styles. And this neighborhood, I just listed a couple of houses, and I listed 2 of them kind of in the same price range, and I sold both of them immediately.
Wow.
Because this is where all the tech industry is moving into, of course, in the North Utah County.
Yeah.
So there's lots of executives that are moving into these beautiful executive homes. So they're super desirable.
Oh, my wife would love that closet right there too.
I know, right? So headed upstairs here, if we look at this, they've got huge, look at the size of the bed.
Yeah.
Do you see what I mean?
Yes.
It's hard to get, until you get inside the home, it's hard to get an idea of how big this home really is. Each one of the bedrooms are just absolutely ginormous.
You can tell there's so much space on the sides and the walkways. A lot of room in there.
Yeah, and so this is like a little craft room, and then you go through that door right there, and there's an extra like storage space. Looking at the garages, take a look at that. That's a massive boat. Look, fits in there just fine.
Well, yeah, and of course you gotta love their organization there.
This is off their back deck, and so this is a spectacular home that's going to sell. It's listed at $994, $900, and this is I love this house. I know this one's going to sell quick.
Amsco Windows was founded in Utah over 65 years ago. Our 535,000 square foot facility is one of the largest vinyl window plants in the country. We provide more windows in the state of Utah than all other manufacturers combined, and with AMSCO, your design potential is limitless. At AMSCO, we understand that quality, service, on-time delivery, and pleasing the customer are vital to our success. AMSCO Windows, make your home a masterpiece.
Well, we've been thinking about it, and we're just not sure.
I understand.
We've never sold a house before.
I'll walk you guys through every step.
So if we sell, do you think we can swing it?
Well, I have the numbers right here, and based on the comps that I found, the timing is perfect. There's a lot of buyers for a house like yours.
It's good to know.
I'm so excited.
Okay, Kevin, for this house, we're going to be heading on down to South Jordan. One of the things I really like about this property, it's horse property. It's sitting on 1.62 acres.
That's a beautiful shot.
Yeah, and as you can see, they got horse pastures right behind the house there, and so there are lots of horses in this area, and horse property is extremely valuable.
Yeah, I love South Jordan too. What a great location for horse property.
Okay, so now you're going to notice this one is at the end of a cul-de-sac, and you actually drive down the back there and you go to this house. So it's very, very secluded. They've got a couple executive homes that they're going to be building in just to the west. But this one, as you go inside here, you're going to notice a lot of nice things. They got some Brazilian hardwood in here, but what really makes this one stand out is its location and this horse property and price per square foot. This one is extreme value.
How much is that price per square foot, Jay?
Price per square, we always talk about this, and right now with an acre and a half, they're only at $116 a square foot.
Wow. Hey, I love that kitchen.
Yeah, very nice.
Looks like Brazilian cherry wood, is that correct?
That's on that floor, you're right. You're very observant. I just told you that though. Okay, which is great. So they've got really nice, you notice they've used a lot of wood. This is real popular right now. We're seeing a lot of this. We're using different types of woods and, and just kind of bringing out the contrast.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Some granite countertops, which are great. So the house features 8 bedrooms. It's got 4 1/2 baths.
Wow.
Big home.
How big did you tell me that was?
That's 7,000 square feet.
It's nice.
Yeah, big home. This, of course, is going to be their kind of formal dining right off the kitchen. They've got a walkout basement, big circular staircase that goes downstairs. Lots of coffered ceilings. They did a lot of ceiling treatments in here. They've got decks off the main floor, and what's really cool, it's like a park-like setting in the backyard.
Well, I love the ceilings that you've talked about. That's a nice feature.
Yeah, they've done a ton of upgrades in this house. Lots of granite countertops and lots of tile on the wall, which is great.
Good sized bathroom.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah, they've really put it on this one. And the best part about it, it's 7,000 square feet on an acre and a half of horse property with a 3-car garage and only $116 a square foot. They're at about $814,900. The cool thing is you've got location, which is right near the fairground, which is really desirable because there's all kinds of walking trails and riding trails for horses. You can see the houses around you. You've got a bunch of, this is a horse property. They've got a home theater in the basement, which is decked out.
Does the screen come with that, Jay?
Yeah, I can leave that. And they've got a projector built in there as well. Yeah, so these type of houses, heck, you can almost subdivide these sometimes.
Yeah, a beautiful house. So I love this bathroom.
Yeah, they did a really nice job. They're going to be putting in some big executive homes. As you come down the cul-de-sac to go to this house, they're just big, huge, impressive homes. And you can see that backyard. It's expansive off the back. It goes out forever. They've got a place on the side right there. You can put a hot tub.
Love the
There's
two
a little gazebo.
upstairs decks too are kind of neat.
Yeah.
That's a great house, Jay.
Okay, Clay, so it's basically spring right now, and so I think it's time to start looking at some vacation properties, right?
Yeah, and it's hit us quick.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's a nice early spring, which is beautiful, and so this is right on Charleston Boulevard, right there in Heber, and it's right there by Deer Creek Reservoir.
Yeah, that's such a great little mountain city right there. You're nestled down, you see the backside of Timpanogos, mountain views all around, you have the lake right there, and look how well laid out that is. That home
you're
is on that
sitting on
lot.
it. You're on an acre's worth of land, nice quiet little community. And take a look at that view. And the location of those is ideal. You're right there by the lake. You're literally walking distance of the lake. You've also got some really nice trout fishing right around there, right by the Provo River. That's Blue Ribbon. You've also got world-class golf right there in Soldier Hollow, right?
That's right, yeah.
And then you're not far from the ski resorts as well.
Yeah, you're right. Sundance is literally 15 to 20 minutes away from you right there. And that's a great lake for jet skiing, boating. You just have a lot of options in that area.
So take a look at this. Now you notice on the inside they've gone with what they call a pier and beam style. And so they've done those big timbers, and that supports a big top roof there. So they're gonna have a big vaulted ceiling.
And that gives it a really expansive feel, and it also gives it that nice rustic touch, which is perfect for that mountain valley area that it's in.
Yeah, staying great on everything, you should notice. Just beautiful work here. And this is perfect for like a family gathering, you know,
Yeah.
you want to have your family. This could be a first home, but most likely it's going to be a second home, a vacation home.
Yeah.
And one of the cool things about this type of property, because where it's located and how big it is, you know, we're talking 5 bedrooms here, almost 6,000 square feet. You could set this up on an Airbnb and turn it into a rental.
You sure could. You know, I have 2 friends that do that in similar type locations, and they just book out the weekends that they want to be there, and then they rent it out the rest of the time, and it really covers the majority of the mortage.
Yeah,
and
so
yet they have this
I have
great
friends
place.
that make money on theirs.
Yeah.
They make money. The property turns into an income-making property. And it's been a really revolutionary way they set that up, because instead of just going to a hotel all the time, you can go to these and rent out a house.
Oh,
Why
it's
not?
so much better when you have a family, or like I say, a family vacation or something. The thing I loved about this one was that wraparound porch on this gives you views of all the mountains and all the lake and everything on this property. Perfect, like you say, family reunion type location.
Yeah. Notice those door casings right there. These are what they call they don't have casings on them. It's really expensive to build this way, but it gives a really nice polished look. Of course, it's staying great everywhere. They've done nice amenities throughout the house.
It does give it a very clean look, and I love how they've really, I noticed that along the balcony up there as well, but these windows that they have letting a lot of natural light in up high to light up the entire room on each of these rooms, if you look at that.
Look at that roof there.
Yeah.
It's all stained grade roof, which
Yeah.
is beautiful. Again, it's a big expansive space. You don't have walls supporting the center of it, because the way they built a very expensive style of build on this home.
Yeah.
Down in the basement about 90% finished out. You can still, they went with the beam style and stained grade, which is perfect for like that rustic style, right?
Yeah, very open. It spans that entire room, and a lot of opportunity again for a big gathering down there if you wanted to have that in that room.
Yeah, so the type of construction that they did in this home, they didn't spare any expense. They put a lot of money into this.
Yeah, and you know, like you can see, there's the nice amenities in the bathroom. You have the double sinks there, great tile work as well. I love this in-deck pool that they put on the back end as well.
Yeah, a little
I
hot
should say
tub.
hot tub, excuse me.
No, you're fine. And
Yeah.
plenty of parking, so if you got an RV or something. And so that's what you're looking at out in the Heber Valley for $834,900.
Look at that mountain shot, amazing.
A Better Clean, based in Salt Lake City. Fast, free, in-home quotes done by experienced professionals with uncompromised quality. We take pride in the service we provide. We have products safe and eco-friendly. We exceed every expectation, so give us a call today.
Want to sell your house faster and for more money? Jay uses the same camera crew from the TV show to add a full motion video tour to your home. The key to selling real estate is making your home look exceptional and getting it in front of as many potential buyers as possible.
And the best part is it doesn't cost anything more than working with a regular realtor. And everybody that buys or sells with me gets to use Helping Hands Moving Company for free. So to see these beautiful homes, be sure to tune in to Real Estate Essentials every Sunday afternoon at 4:30, only on ABC4 Utah.
We were looking for a new home. Some were too big, some were too small, some were just wrong. Then, wow, we were in our dream home.
Then the hard part started. All this paperwork.
Luckily, we had Steve, a loan officer from Castle & Cook Mortgage, on our side. Even though he's done this 1,000 times, he knew we hadn't. He took care of everything, and fast, so we could focus on the things that really matter, like enjoying our new home. Castle & Cook Mortgage, the key to your castle.
In a real estate transaction, there's nothing more important than a really good lender, and Clay Johnson with Castle & Cook Mortgage is absolutely amazing. So when it comes time for you to buy a home, don't risk it. Call the pro. Call Clay Johnson.
So Clay, it's getting to springtime here, and this area and location is super desirable because we're right there in Provo, right next to Seven Peaks, right?
Yeah, I'm very familiar with this neighborhood in this area. This is very sought after. You're on the east side, and wow, what a great location.
Look at that. As we fly over the top, you can see the water theme park that's been there forever. And of course, they've got also the Olympic ice skating rink over there. They've got 2 Olympic-sized ice skating rinks, just walking distance from his house.
I've skated at those, and of course, been to that water park numerous times. And so that's just such a fun place. Your kids could literally walk right down to that.
Yeah, which is great.
Yeah.
It's in a nice little close community. And one of the things I really like, of course, 3-car garage on this one, but as you step inside, look at this beautiful floor plan. This one's been around and been reworked a few times, but this one has been tried and true because it's got everything you want. It's got those big vaulted ceilings, big windows that look out, bring in natural light, kitchen right off of there, but kind of tucked away. It's got the master on the main floor, a big walkout basement. It's got everything.
Yeah, and look at the attention to detail on the wood, on the staircase right there.
Yeah, it's got an office right off to the left, so you come in the front door, there's an office there, and they also converted upstairs. They converted a space up there for a second office space.
Which, if somebody wanted to, could be put back into a bedroom if they wanted to. But
absolutely, yeah. And so these things can be just depends on how you want to use this house. And look at all this nice detailed work they did here.
Yeah, I love how that wraps around, just looks right into that main living area, which makes it very social as well.
Yeah. Beautiful cabinets, beautiful hardwood floors, everything. So they're going to be at $674,900, and they are at almost 6,000 square feet. They're 5,853 square feet. Basement's about 70% finished, and they're at that price. You're talking $115 a square foot.
Which is amazing for the finishes that you're getting and this
location.
Finishes,
really great floor plan that never seems to go out of style. Master on the main floor. You're going to notice they've got vaulted ceilings in here. Beautiful space, right?
It is.
And we got enough room for a couch in there.
You do. A lot of space, very comfortable area for the parents to live in right there.
And you always like that on the main floor because a house that has a master on the main floor is what they call a timeless property. You don't have to sell it because as you get older, you don't have to worry about stairs.
That's right. That's right.
You've got space if family wants to come and stay, but you can stay in this. And look at this, the nice master bath. They finished that really well, right?
They really did. They really put some detail work into that.
Beautiful work.
I like that tile, the way they've done that both on the shower and in the tub. It gives it a very rich, kind of classic look at the same time.
Yeah.
Great space in that closet.
Just the way it should be. Now we're jumping downstairs. We normally go upstairs. We're actually going downstairs now into the basement. Got a couple bedrooms down in the basement. A walkout, as you can see, so you got plenty of space.
And that gives it that main floor feel too, which you can never underestimate. That just gives it so much more light and space and just...
That's right.
Homier feel
Walkout
to
basement, just like we talked about. Built-in blinds. Now, this is part that they haven't finished right over here. I normally don't show this, but I wanted to show they've done a suspended slab right here, and they dug it out. So if you ever wanted to do a home theater down in the basement, it doesn't have that kind of closed-in feel because you actually go down into the room. Now we're headed upstairs, and this is going to be that other space that they finished, an office space that kind of opens to everything.
I love those decks too, and the view you have off those decks right off the back of that upper level.
Yeah, it's kind of got multiple levels off this deck. It's got a high deck, a low deck, and plenty of parking off the side. And look at that huge fence they've got back there. Really, really nice. And so that's what you get down in Provo for $674, $900.
Protecting your home means protecting your single largest financial investment. That's why when you buy a home, you buy owner's title insurance to protect your home ownership. Purchasing owner's title insurance will ensure your home ownership rights are protected against unexpected claims such as liens, a forged deed, encroachments, and other situations covered by the policy. For a one-time fee paid at closing, coverage lasts for as long as you own your home. Who can you count on for that protection? Since 1953, North American Title has built a strong reputation for personal service and financial strength. Our associates work with you, your lender, and your real estate agent to make sure you close on schedule. And we issue the title insurance that'll be there to protect your home ownership through the years. Call North American Title at 801-566-3066 or go to www.nat.com/Utah Protect to learn how to order owner's title insurance for your new home.